Hi, I'm Lisa Hines from Get Ready for Sale. Our core business is renovating houses to improve pre-sale values.
And can you tell me why you first came to Small Fish Business Coaching?
Yeah, we had really been a very busy business pre-COVID. We were focusing straight in on the real estate market and really busy, lots of referral business. When COVID hit, we really got hit with that as well because the real estate industry got hit with it. We weren't in any other industry, so all eggs in one basket, mistake. And we survived that, but then we went through the interest rate hike in the real estate industry and we were just carrying a lot of debt burden. We were making money, we were certainly doing reasonable revenue, but there was just no profit in it. And that coupled with the fact that we had debt as well, we really needed to do some emergency turnaround in the business. And so we were looking for someone to help us with that.
So it was really bad. And how bad was it? Like, what were you feeling?
Oh, stressed, very, very stressed. It's a family business, so my husband and I were both running the business at the time. We were clashing over everything. We were running out of resources of being able to fund the business. It was extremely stressful from both a personal and a professional perspective, and certainly put a lot of pressure on our relationship as well.
I can imagine. But so how did coming to Small Fish help you guys? What aspects of the Small Fish coaching system helped you in your business?
I think the thing that attracted me to start with after researching for a business coach was that John certainly knew what he was talking about in terms of business per se, but he was also focusing in on the building or trades business, which is the business that we're in. So I was attracted by that. And I think in just talking to John initially, he certainly knew the questions to ask to get the answers of what my problems were, and he immediately helped with off-the-cuff type solutions. So the bottom line was we went through and created a pretty easy framework really for John to help me with understanding my numbers. Increasing prices was the biggest confidence that I got from John, and not just prices but margin, and understanding the difference between margin and markup, and really believing in our worth, I think, was the really big thing. That's massive confidence from him, and there's a lot, systems, procedures, a whole lot of things that John really taught me how important they are to improve the efficiencies of the business as well. You know these things and you know you should be doing them, but when you're on the rat wheel, you just tend to push them to the side and think, I'll get to that, whereas John makes you get to it, and it certainly shows a really big difference in the bottom line.
Great, so you saw actions of a rate increase, and tell me how you were saying you had debt problems. I'm assuming cash flow was constricted. How did that balance out?
I probably won't swear on here, or maybe I will. Totally cash flow was a disaster. We employed a business manager a little bit before starting with John. Karen is her name. And without Karen managing cash flow on a daily basis, which is insane, we would have been sinking for sure.
Yeah.
So the combination of Karen, John and I to pull out of cash flow woes, if you like. We're not out of the woods yet, but we're certainly making money. We're making profit. In fact, the other day I said to John, so where is all the money? So then now we've gone back with John again and looked back through all of our P&L and worked out where it is. So we know we're making profit now. We've just got a whole new level of systems and targets to be working towards to truly see it. But cash flow now to what cash flow was even just 6 months ago is remarkably different. Nowhere near as stressful.
That's amazing. It's so good to hear. But can you give me some general outcomes from your time frame with Small Fish? What you can see that's changed and become better?
My confidence and backing myself in. Having John just as someone I can ring and say, what do you think about this?
Yeah.
Or John pulling my head in sometimes on things. But also reinforcing the values. Just sometimes it's just the small things or the simple things. But you need reminding of that, and you need some framework around it. So I think John's very clever he's got a lot of experience across the board, not just in sales or marketing or finance or operations. He seems to be, he's got a lot of across a whole lot of different areas. But he's also just a fun guy that keeps it real. there's not too much conversation that doesn't go on without a bit of a joke and a bit of a laugh, but it's very serious in terms of what the outcomes need to be, and it keeps you on track. So for us, Karen, our business manager, is working with John now and John's extended team. I'll probably start bringing in our sales team to be working alongside of some of John's coaching as well. And we just check in on targets and growths and KPIs. And it really is, I feel like there's a very confident future again. Yeah, so I think that it'll be great.
Oh, fantastic. Thanks so much.